Hi guys, okay, if I sound a little weird because I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick, my throat is killing me, but I wanted to film this for you guys. Today, we have a very exciting package. Ta-da! I have my Tati beauty order. So we have her lovely face on here because she is absolutely gorgeous, and the two products I ordered. And then when you remove them, it says, "Beautiful is your story to tell, XO Tati." That is absolutely gorgeous. Love that packaging. And I ordered the Tati Beauty Blendiful. It says no harsh lines, XO Tati. It's cruelty-free, vegan, and it says machine wash and dry in a delicate laundry bag, or gently hand wash in warm soapy water. Rinse thoroughly and blot dry. Do not bleach, do not dry clean. 100% polyester. I haven't even opened this up, and I'm excited. You get one Blendiful and one baby Blendiful. And then, what I'm probably most excited about, the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1. So it has a sleeve like this, and then this is what the outside packaging looks like. Let's open this up. Ta-da! So you get a mirror, and it's got a little plastic cover on it. And then this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I love the way these are put together. So it's kind of like, you know, your darker shades, your browns, your orangey tones, your lighter browns, your light nudes, and then your pinky pinks. Gorgeous. And I am so excited. And this whole top row is the glitters. And then it's the metallics, and then the sequins, and the mattes. And then it's Memory, Ritual, Story, Soothe, Aurora, and Poet. Now, let's do some swatches. Now, I'm not going to swatch the glitters just because I don't think they'll swatch very well. Glitters tend to not swatch very well, so that's the first row of all the metallics. Super, super pretty. I'm living for that last shade. Oh my goodness. That is the third row. This is all the sequins. All very, very pretty shades. And let's move on to the mattes. And that is the last row, which is the mattes. Okay. And then, like I said, I'm not going to swatch the shimmers just because they won't swatch very well. But that is what the shimmers look like. Okay, and now that we've done that, I'm going to start off with my eyes just because if we get any fallout, I want to be able to wipe that away. Okay, I'm going to real quick prime my eyes. I'm going to use concealer. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Snow. Eyes are primed. Let's grab the palette. I'm so excited. Okay. I don't know what I want to do though. I know I want to take a metallic. I guess let's figure out what metallic I want to take first. I kind of want to take this one or this one. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. I don't know. First of all, I'm going to go in with this shade right here and pop that in the crease. Okay, so okay, that shade is beautifully blended in the crease. I'm next going to real quick take this shade right here and just put that up by my eyebrow. Okay, and then I'm going to take this kind of deeper brown right here and lightly, you know what? Let's take the purple instead. Let's take that purple and lightly blend it in the crease and out of the outer V. These shades are kicking up quite a bit of little powder in the pan, but it's okay. How gorgeous that is. Okay, I'm excited. So pretty. Okay. So this is what we have going on. I think that's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm going to go back in with that brown shade I used in my crease just to fluff it out a little more and blend out that pink. Okay, this is what we have going on. Looks like a little bit of a mess, but I'm going to real quick carve the inner parts of my lid with my NYX glitter glue, and then we're going to slap some glitter on. Okay, my lid is carved. Let's try to press these glitters on with a brush, but if that does not work, I will definitely take my finger because I know glitters tend to work best with fingers. Now we decided what glitter I actually want to press on my lid. Okay, let's continue this full-on like pinky purple moment and take that pinky purple glitter and press that on the lid. Like I said, I'm going to try it with a brush. If a brush does not work, we will go in with my fingers. Oh my goodness, so gorgeous. Okay, let's wipe away under the eyes because it's glitter. It's gonna get a little bit everywhere. Okay, I have to say that is probably the least messy glitter ever. Like, it wiped away under my eyes, and that never happens with glitter. But I am gonna take that burgundy shade, matte burgundy shade right here that we used, and kind of like blend the glitter and that shade together. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay. That's what we have going on. I'm going to real quick prime my face using my Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer, and then we'll come back and work on that Blendiful. Okay, we are primed, looking like the Tin Man, like I like it. Now let's grab this Blendiful. Let's open this up. I haven't even like ripped it open or anything. Oh my goodness, so satisfying. Okay, so we got a little one peeking out here. This is the mini Blendiful, I'm assuming, and the massive Blendiful. Okay, oh, I'm dropping it. So this is the Blendiful. In fact, you have like a little thing. My whole hand fits in there, which is nice. This is about the size of my fingers. And then we have the little itty bitty mini one, which is for touch-ups. I don't know how well I use this for touch-ups. I might try it for like powder. I don't know, we'll see. But one thing I liked in Tati's video was this was reversible. So when I wanted to use the other side, this flipped over as well. It's very bendy, and she folds it like a taco in her video. We can do that. You know, there's no fluffies coming out, nothing like that. It's nice, I like it. It's soft, squishy. We're gonna try it with my foundation. Now I'm a little scared. I did watch Tati's video and I watched a few other reviews. I'm gonna be taking the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. I have mine in Fair Beige. I'm going to start off by putting it on the back of my hand, because I don't want to go in too heavy-handed. I've seen a lot of people go in too heavy-handed, and it makes their makeup look very cakey. It's not an average beauty blender. I tend to use a beauty blender for my foundation, but this is not an average beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender. It's a powder, like it's a fluffy sponge. Beauty blenders soak up product. This is not meant to. So we're just gonna go in like this, and I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap. Oh, that hurts me to get product on it. Okay, and we're just gonna start down here and then work my way up. And we're gonna do half my face first and see what I think. One thing right off the bat I like is how malleable, how like movable, I guess, this is. So when I want to get right around my nose, it really presses right up into this crease area right around my nose, whereas a beauty blender doesn't, and I tend to end up with that weird creasy mark right there. Okay, this is how my face covered. Now, I like this. I definitely think it takes a little longer than a beauty blender, but it doesn't. A beauty blender soaks up a lot of product. This does not. I have no issues with it. I did use less product because of that, and my face looks really smooth and blended. I like that. But like I said, it does take a little longer than a beauty blender as well, because you really have to kind of like pat, and a beauty blender you can easily, you know, this is not covering as much surface. A beauty blender is a little quicker for me, but I like it so far. It's nice. We'll try it with powder. That's how I've seen everybody loving it. I like it with the foundation. Like I said, I didn't use all of it on the back of my hand, which is, you know, surprising because normally I do. Okay, face is done. One thing I like is it didn't soak up a lot of product, like I said before, but look at this. We're looking very meshed in, like my face looks very, like, the foundation's not sitting on top of my face, which is nice. It's really meshed in nicely. I'm gonna fold this like a taco and try to press right around my nose again. I really think that did help around my nose. And it helped to get like all the weird parts I can't normally get. I'm liking it so far, but I'm not liking it more than a beauty blender. Hopefully I'll like it more than a beauty blender for powder and things, but let's go on with concealer. For concealer, I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and dot it under my eyes. I'm gonna use the same area of the sponge that I use to blend up my foundation, because that's how I normally do it with a beauty blender. Like I said, I think it's really nice for getting up in those areas you couldn't normally get, like right up in there and right around my nose. I like it for that, but I don't like the way it looks more than I like my beauty blender. Okay, so I have some thoughts. I think with the beauty blender, I like it better because it is wet. And when it's wet and you press your foundation, like right now, when I press this side of concealer, it worked great, you know, but when this one, it had the time to dry while I was blending this one out, and it didn't blend as smoothly because it was drying. But with the beauty blender, if you were to blend them both out, it would look fine because it brings that moisture back into the skin. I might just pat over it with a damp sponge just to, you know, see. Might do one side of my face and see. Okay, so this half of my face is smushed in with a beauty blender. You can see even right here, like this is so much more meshed in. This is, you know, not it. It looks a little drier, whereas this side just looks a little more like my skin. This one looks just a tad bit on the drier side. See, I like my sponge because it is wet and it brings that moisture back into your skin. Like, look at this. Like, the Blendiful is nice. I just need the extra boost of moisture. But let's try it with some powder. I'm going to real quick flip it over. And we are going to powder. I'm going to take my Coty Airspun and this part. I'm going to press it in some powder. Just like this. And we're going to smush that right up under the eyes. And one good thing about it is it folds. So I can easily just press some powder right up there. I am going to take my brush that I normally use and just lightly wipe this away. And let's look. Okay. Okay, I like that. We're getting a lot of glitter fallout, but I like that. Look at this. I'm looking very set, but I'm also looking very, like it just looks like my skin. It doesn't look like I have powder on top. I really like that for the powder. We're getting a lot of fallout under the eyes from that glitter. Let's try to take a dense brush and wipe it away because nobody wants that. Let's move on to some bronzer. I am going to take the Blendiful and bronze because why not? I am going to take my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and we're going to bronze using the Blendiful. I'm going to take this side of it and I'm gonna go like this, and we're just gonna lightly press this into powder like this, and we're going to bronze. Hopefully this will look okay. Okay, this is not doing much for me for blending in bronzer. Let's take my brush that I normally blend in my bronzer with, which if I can find it, and let's just... I think that'll be a lot better for like stippling on highlight and things. Okay, so my nose is looking a little muddy. Let's take this Blendiful again. I'm going to take a clean side, so over here, and dip it back into my Coty Airspun powder. And I'm going to carve out my nose. Okay, my nose is carved out. Let's let that sit a minute. And we're going to apply some blush. This might be really pretty for blush. I'm going to flip it back over just because we're running out of room on the other side. And I'm going to, like, go down here and take the Balm Cabana Boy blush and just lightly dab it in. And let's just dab that on my cheeks. Okay, I think that is really pretty for blush. Oh my goodness. It's just giving me, I tend to go really heavy-handed with my blush, and this is just giving me a very natural flush of color. I like that a lot. Let's go in with the other side. I really like that for a natural flush of blush. I definitely think this is gorgeous for blush. Bronzer, not so much, because bronzer is something you have to blend out. Blush, though, you kind of just pat on your cheeks, and it looks really nice. I'm going to real quick spray my face. I'm going to use my NYX Bear With Me spray. And then we are going to, real quick off camera, do my eyebrows. I'm going to take my Benefit Cut-Brow, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, eyebrows are done. Next, we're going to highlight. I'm going to take my Ofra Star Island highlighter and the Blendiful. Let's find a clean spot on it, and I'm just going to dab, dab, dab. I'm nervous. Oh, okay, we got some highlight. Let's just dab this onto my face. Okay, then. My nose is looking a little like Rudolph, but it looks really pretty over here. We're looking very, what's the word? Just lightly highlighted. Like, it doesn't give me that harsh line, which I love, because a lot of the times with a highlight, you'll get that really harsh line, and this isn't doing that, which I love. Okay, we're highlighted, and I love that for highlight. Like, I think this would be really good for, like, a cream highlight, maybe. But I love this. Okay, I'm going to spray my face one more time with my NYX Bear With Me Set and Prep spray. Okay, let's finish up under the eyes, taking one of the stars of the show. And let's take this shade and blend that under the eyes, keeping it really close to the lash line. That shade is blended on the lower lash line. Next, we're going to smoke that out, taking this shade right here. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight my inner corner using that same Star Island highlighter. Okay, eyes are done. I'm going to real quick do some mascara and lips, and I will reconvene. Okay, you guys, makeup is done. Eyes are killing it. Okay, on my lips, I have my Jeffree Star I'm Nude liquid lipstick. And then I put his gloss in the shade Succulent. And that is what is on my lips. I'm loving this eye look. Oh my goodness. For mascara, I used the Thrive Cosmetics mascara, but these eyes. Eyeshadow palette was a hit. Definitely love it. I love the formula. I love the shimmers. They are insane. It is a pricey palette, but I definitely think if you guys are going to use it, you got to take in consideration, are you going to use these? Are you going to use these shimmers? Are you going to, or the glitters? Are you going to use the metallics or the sequins? Me personally, yes, I will. But if you don't wear things like this, then maybe it's not for you. But the formula is there, the quality is there, and I love it. Okay, let's talk about this Blendiful. So I didn't use the mini one. I don't get oily, so I don't really need touch-ups. But the big mama, the Blendiful, I think it's good. I don't like this more than a beauty blender. I will say that now. I prefer a beauty blender to do my foundation. That's just my personal preference. But for powder, as in blush, highlight, and setting powder, yes. I will definitely use this again for those. But you guys, that is all. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you own any of these products? Do you like them? Do you want any of these products? That is all. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.